Hello, let's learn how to perform other two set operations in R, difference and equality. The difference operation returns the elements that belong to a vector but do not belong to the other one. Let's create two vectors, x with the components 1, 2, 3, 4, and y with the components 1, 7, 10, 2, 25. To perform the difference between these two vectors, x and y, we use a special function called setDiff. Let's run this. So the difference between x and y is 3 and 4. So contain the component 3 and 4, because these values, these components, can be found in vector x, but cannot be found in vector y. And of course, we can store the results in a new vector, z, for example. So this is the vector z with the component 3 and 4. Please keep in mind that the difference operation is not symmetric, so the difference between the vectors y and x will be different. So now the result is 7, 10, 25. Why? Because these components can be found in vector y, but cannot be found in vector x. Now let's get to the equality operation, which tells us whether two vectors are identical or equal. Let's create a vector x with the components 1, 5, 10, and another vector y with the components 1, 5, 10. And the function setEqual will tell us whether these vectors are equal. So it will return true if the vectors are equal and false if they are not equal. In our case, obviously, the result is true because, as you can see, these two vectors have exactly the same components. The equality is a symmetric operation. So if we apply setEqual to y and x in the reversed order, the result is again true. Let's take other example. A vector z with the components 2, 4, 6. A vector w with the components 2, 4, 8. If we check whether these vectors are identical using the setEqual function, the result is false, obviously, because these vectors are not identical. That's all about the set operations.